trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but I will...
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the Acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your
the
undead
undead
only to
has
call the
returned.
local guards to stop you.
At last. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers.
Help! The undead have returned.
Finally. This is more like it. At last. This is more like it. Speak, fool.
I shall be your eyes.
Tread lightly. At last. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Must be. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
Insufficient mana.
What is it now? This is more like it. Tread lightly. Finally.
Mercy, my lord.
Faithless coward.
The damned stand ready.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I bow to your will.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. Finally. At last.
How could you murder your own father?
This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Help! The undead have returned.
This is more like it.
Help! The undead have returned.
Frostmourne hungers.
The damned
This is
stand
more
ready.
like it. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around.
My sight is yours. Seek out the local graveyards. Those buried there will serve you well.
Finally. This is more like
needs
it.
Revealing.
No one orders me around. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. At last. Faithless coward. This is more like it. For the Lich King. Must be. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Must be. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Finally. Tread lightly. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. You bastard. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I'm in luck. These graves were dug recently.
Arise in the name of the Lich King. Tread lightly. At last. Finally.
Insufficient mana.
No one orders me around. What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? Finally.
Mercy, my lord. Mercy, my lord.
This is more like it.
Mercy, my lord.
At last.
The damned stand ready.
Frostmourne hungers.
The
At
dead
last.
have risen again. Guards.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now?
Help! The undead have returned.
Tread
Insufficient mana.
This is more like it. No one orders me around. What is it now? Your pain shall be legendary. Faithless coward.
My sight is yours.
Speak, fool.
The dead have risen again.
Frostmourne
I bow
hungers.
to your will.
Finally. At last. Finally. At last. Tread lightly. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
What needs revealing?
Speak.
Speak, fool. I live only to serve, great lord.
Tread lightly.
My sight is yours. I'll look into it. Let's see. I shall be your eyes.
What is it now? This is more like it.
Mercy, my lord.
Damned, stand
Speak,
ready.
fool. Frostmourne hungers.
You should burn in hell.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
The damned, stand ready.
This is more like it.
Mercy, my lord.
Frostmourne hungers.
Mercy, my lord.
Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like
I
it.
live only to serve, great lord.
What is it now? Finally. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last.
The undead. Sound
This is
the
more
alarm.
like it. Ah, at last.
Help. The undead have returned.
Betrayed us all.
I live only to serve, great lord.
The dead have...
Finally. Ah, at last.
Help. The undead have
Frostmourne
returned.
hungers.
The damned,
My
stand
life
ready.
will
I
get
live
you.
only to serve, great
Finally.
lord.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last.
I bow
This is
to
more
your
like
will.
it. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Say your prayers.
Ah,
Bandits,
at last.
run!
Finally. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. What is it now? Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. This is more like it.
The damned, stand ready.
Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
I live only to serve,
Frostmourne
great lord.
hungers. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolytes' former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.